We are leaving our people overseas. We don't leave our people behind. Joe Biden does. This is the Democrat ethos. Not no man left behind, every man left behind. That is the new Democrat ethos. No accountability at all. Again, odd, because this Marine spoke out, a guy by the name of Stuart Scheller. You may have heard the story. He was commander of a unit. Stuart Scheller, an officer, spoke out. He recorded this video. It's long, so I took about a minute of it. It's all good. You should go look up the whole thing. But in the interest of time for the show, I took about a minute of Stuart Scheller. He's in uniform when he does this. And he asked the question we've all been wondering. Why is it that there's been no accountability for this disastrous Afghanistan policy? We've all kind of been wondering that, no? Here's the first. Check this out.
But the reason people are so upset on social media right now is not because the Marine on the battlefield let someone down. That service member has always rose to the occasion and done extraordinary things. People are upset because their senior leaders let them down, and none of them are raising their hands and accepting accountability or saying, we messed this up. If an 05 battalion commander has the simplest live fire incident EO complaint, boom, fired. But we have a Secretary of Defense that testified to Congress in May that the Afghan National Security Force could withstand the Taliban advance. We have chairmen of Joint Chief, who the Commandant is a member of that, who's supposed to advise on military policy. We have a Marine combatant commander. All of these people are supposed to advise. And I'm not saying we've got to be in Afghanistan forever, but I am saying, did any of you throw your rank on the table and say, hey, it's a bad idea to evacuate Bagram Airfield, the strategic air base, before we evacuate everyone? Did anyone do that? And when you didn't think to do that, did anyone raise their hand and say, we completely messed this up? I've got battalion commander friends right now that are posting similar things, and they're saying, wondering if all the lives were lost and if it was in vain, all those people that we've lost over the last 20 years.
Well, he's been relieved for cause. Demands accountability, and the Marine Corps gets rid of him. So he filmed another follow-up video. He's quite upset, understandably so, Stuart Scheller. And Stuart Scheller brings up an interesting point here, that for those of us in this for the real reasons who know it's not about the money, you know what? Maybe we should thank the left for hardening us up and for them showing their collective, disgusting, filthy rear ends to humankind, the left, admitting they're communists, they hate accountability, and they'll throw our people to the wolves. Maybe we should thank them for showing us who they really are, so now we know who we're staring in the face. Here he is. Here's Stuart Scheller saying, hey, man, I ain't in this for the money. But he is in it apparently for some accountability. Check this out.
Money can make you a slave to the system, and it can make you compromise what you truly believe in. I don't need a single dollar. I just need every single person that's willing to go back outside the wire every single day, to wear a blue collar and just go into work every single day and feed their families. Those are the people that I need. Follow me, and we will bring the whole system down. I am honorable, and you can ask any Marine who served with me for 17 years. I dare you to ask them all and find out what I'm made of. We're just getting started.
Now, it's interesting because Stuart Scheller spoke out, has become ground zero for the left, who's insisted that this guy be discredited, bankrupted, thrown to the wolves, humiliated, fired, because that's what the left does, because they're communists, as I've said before. They are genuinely evil people. They're not simply politically wrong. They are genuinely evil people. You know, their take on this is you can't have people in uniform speaking out. You can't have military folks speaking out against the commander-in-chief and others. You can't have any of that. Well, showing you again how the left are genuinely evil, full of it. You have no credibility with me. Disregard if you have any leftist friends left, disregard they are completely unprincipled. If you have any of them left, disregard them. They have zero principles, no spine, no backbone at all. These people mean nothing anymore. They are total liars. They had no problem whatsoever attacking General Flynn. More on him coming up later. And they have no problem whatsoever celebrating a guy. Check out this story at forward.com. Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman, refugee, war hero, patriot. Remember Vindman?
What?
Remember Vindman? Showed up in uniform?
Yes.
Yeah, remember him? He decided it'd be a good idea to attack President Trump, make up the whole story about the phone call and everything like that, how you're so troubled by the phone call. Remember all that stuff? Well, there's Vindman. They celebrated Vindman. So just remember, when you're in uniform and you attack Donald Trump and you're part of this ridiculous conspiracy to have him impeached, you're a patriot and you're a hero. But when you're in uniform like Stuart Scheller and you speak out for the lack of accountability, you're to be relieved for cause immediately. That's why disregard these dunces at every opportunity. Every opportunity. Your leftist friends, if you have any left, have zero credibility. They're to be disregarded immediately. Their opinions are completely valueless. They have no principles at all. None.